Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. How are you doing? Hope you're all doing very well in your respective corners. I've had numerous questions about my nurse aide job offer in the United States of America, and I want to address that in this video. If you're joining us for the first time, I'm Agbofiona, a registered nurse working and living in Dubai, United Arab Emirates. And on this channel, I bring you information about licensure processes in the UAE and nursing opportunities in the UAE and in other parts of the world. If this is of interest to you, kindly subscribe to our channel, like our videos, and turn on the notification bell so that you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. Back to today's video. I've not talked about this job opportunity on my channel yet. Many of you heard it on my YouTube video collaboration with Priscilla Kuma. So I want to talk about this nurse aide pathway today on this video. So stay tuned. Grab a bowl of popcorn and get all the gist. Okay, what happened was I was searching for a job when I got here in Dubai in 2021. That was at about December 2021. I was searching for a job in the UAE. I had just obtained my Dubai Health Authority license. So while I was searching randomly, and I came across WWHSS, Worldwide Healthcare Staffing Solutions. I came across their website and I saw how they were interested in hiring nurse aides from overseas. And I always take advantage of any opportunity that I come across. So immediately I sent my resume. I adjusted my resume a little, then sent it to them. I didn't even think much about it until late February 2022, when I got an email. Congratulations, your application has been successful and all. I didn't take it seriously, honestly, and I wasn't even searching for opportunities overseas at that time. I was searching for opportunities here in the UAE because I had just gotten my Dubai Health Authority license. So I was applying randomly. I was applying almost everywhere because I wanted a job bad. So when I got the email, an appointment date was scheduled, and coincidentally at the same time, I had just got an offer to work in my dream hospital in Dubai, United Arab Emirates. So the day reserved for the interview was supposed to be my first day at work in that my dream hospital. So it was a big dilemma for me. I asked them if we could reschedule the interview, and they said no, it will not take long, just try to make out time and all. So on the day of the interview, I kept asking myself, where would be the best place for me to have this interview? I know it won't be long, but I need a place which is calm, which is serene, and where maybe my colleague or someone else wouldn't just barge in on me in the middle of the interview and all. I thought, and guess what? Finally, a thought came up. Boom! The washroom. Yes, you heard me right. The washroom. And yes, guys, I had my interview in a washroom. So I had my phone on my hand and I was backing the door. So even if you look keenly, no matter how much you look, you will never know it's a washroom. The door was very nicely made, and there's no way you would know it's a washroom unless I tell you so. So I did the interview in the washroom. It didn't take up to 20 minutes. They asked me a few questions. First question, tell me about yourself. The next question they asked was my experience in dealing with geriatric persons, because the job offer is to work as a nurse aide in a geriatric home in the state of Ohio. So they asked about my experience working in geriatric homes or working with geriatrics. And the next question they asked was, where do I see myself in 5 years' time? I gave my answers, and another question they asked me was about my skills as a nurse. What do I consider my best skills as a nurse? I responded, and I think that was it, and they gave me room for questions. So me who typically asks questions at interviews, this time I was a bit anxious because I was at work and in the washroom, anyone can come in. I didn't ask question, I asked just a singular question, and the interview was over. I was told, okay, they'll get back to me if everything is successful. Fortunately, no one came to use the washroom at that time. A few weeks later, I got an email, congratulations, everything is fine. They told me what the process will look like. So it's a process that typically takes 24 months to 30 months from what I was said. It could be longer than that if there are some delays along the way. Now, so many people have asked me, are you already in the USA, Fiona? Did you already travel and all? No, I'm still in Dubai, United Arab Emirates, because the process is a very long one. The process took off on June 2022, and it's a process that will take 24 to 30 months minimum to get completed. So I'm still on the third stage, and there are 15 stages in the whole thing. Along the line, there can be rejections, there can be delays, so I'm still on the process. My case manager informed me that the Department of Labor has a backlog, so they'll prioritize applications that had been submitted earlier than mine. So the whole this particular Department of Labor process for me took about 9 months, and finally I got a response from the Department of Labor, but unfortunately it was a negative one. I was told that the Department of Labor has rejected my application. That was the situation. So when I asked my case manager what next, he said they will have to refile, and he also advised that if I can do my NCLEX RN, it would be good. So we had to refile for the application. So still on that step. That is where I am now, guys. I have so many messages, where are you now at, and all. So it's a very slow process. My case manager informed me that even after refiling for my Department of Labor, it will still take about 9 months or more to get a response from them. So you see, the process might even take up to 3.5 years or so. So that's it, guys. What I want to say, as a matter of high importance, and especially considering my case, is that do not sit and fold your arms and wait eagerly for this process. Consider, if you have an offer with any agency in the USA, consider it a long-term project. Consider it a long-term plan. Don't sit and fold your arms and wait for it to materialize, because there are so many uncertainties along the way that might either make the process not to get to completion, which is what I don't pray for, or which might cause the process to take longer than before. So what I advise, especially for my situation, what I really advise you is that if you have an offer from an agency in the USA as a nurse aide, please start your NCLEX RN process. Please start your NCLEX RN process. Because when my Department of Labor application was rejected, that was the suggestion my case manager gave me. And also, we should understand that this nurse assistant pathway is pretty new. So it's not very rapid like the registered nursing process. And even for the RNs, it takes time as well. Therefore, for the nurse aides, it's worse. I was informed recently also that there is a very huge number of applications they have to deal with. So the process might take even longer than they stipulated. But if you start your NCLEX RN process, it's a very long process too. If you start the process on your own cost, before the completion of this nurse aid pathway, you would have your registered nursing license in your hand. That will help you to be able to work as a registered nurse once you go there. And also, it will enable you to earn higher when you are there compared to a nursing aid salary. So please consider that very seriously. I know so many people are scared of NCLEX and all, but I'm in touch currently with some very dynamic and hardworking persons who have taken the NCLEX successfully. These people help others to get their NCLEX. So they are called the Easy RN. So these people help others to get their licenses. They make the process easy for you. So stay tuned for my next video because we are going to be talking about that, how you can get your NCLEX in a very easy way, making it feasible for you, because it's really worth it. Trust me, it is worth it. Make sure you get your NCLEX while waiting for this very long nurse aid process. I also was informed by some of my subscribers that they were cut off from the procedure. That's their employers told them, I'm sorry, we cannot proceed with you anymore because of the huge number of applicants we have, or because of the huge number of employees we have, and so on, something like that. So imagine that something like that comes up. It's very frustrating. But if you have had your NCLEX going, it will be good. Or still, while waiting for such a process, you can still apply for schools, for studies. You can be doing online courses. Just prepare yourself, be bracing yourself up while waiting for everything to settle in, because it's a very, very long process. So that's it, guys. That's where I am at now. Make sure if you are doing the process of nurse assistant, try to get your NCLEX in your bags so that by the time the process is finishing and everything is going fine, by the time the process is coming to an end, you already have your NCLEX with you. So the biggest advantage of this nurse aid pathway is that you get a green card. They'll make a green card for you at the end, for you and for your dependents on your cost. So for the dependents, it will be on your cost, and for you, it will be on their cost. And the clause is that you have to work for them when you go there to the USA for at least 2 to 3 years, depending on your contract. So basically, that's what this nurse aid route is all about. And I wanted to talk about it today because I've had so many questions on it. And guys, please, disclaimer, I don't help people get jobs in USA. Please, I don't. I only applied online and I got a response. And also, I don't stand a chance of giving you professional advice if you are in this nurse aid route and you have some doubts or questions. If you have any doubts or questions, feel free to contact your case manager. They will provide you with all the answers and information you need. I can only provide you answers based on speculations or based on what I am going through. So if you're going through this route, don't listen to people. Listen to what your case manager has to tell you. And be careful, there are so many scammers out there. Do not pay money to anybody or anyone, because the WWHSS that I'm working with will never ask you to pay money to them for anything. They take care of everything by themselves. Unless I don't know about other agencies, but the one I'm working with, they won't request any money from you. Thank you so much for watching. Remember, if you have any needs for nursing licensure in Dubai or United Arab Emirates, Funacare Consultants is just an email or a WhatsApp message away. Stay tuned to our next video. See you. Bye-bye.